friends, welcome back to Let Thy Food Be Thy Medicine at Trina's Humble Homestead. Today we're diving in to the world of oregano, specifically how to make your own oregano oil at home. This simple process, excuse the kitty daycare behind us, the kittens are full-fledged play mode, so you guys might have some distractions, but you know, it is what it is. So this simple process not only captures the incredible benefits of oregano, but also allows you to create a powerful remedy. Let's get started. Oregano is more than just a delicious herb. It's packed with antioxidants and has strong antimicrobial properties. By making your own oregano oil, you can harness all these benefits in a concentrated form. Plus, it's super easy to do. Before we dive into these benefits, I just want to briefly share a bit of my journey. For years, I've struggled with chronic sinusitis. You know a bit about my medical history, but with some allergies and stuff. During this kind of season time in the winter, I've had chronic sinusitis, and in the past I've had to be on antibiotics, and it's just not something I'm really willing to do anymore. It's really messed with my gut health and things like that. I definitely need a more natural approach, and moving forward, that is really where I've decided to live. In the last few years, I've used grapefruit seed extract and garlic as natural remedies for antibiotics, and they've had their ups and downs, some successes, some not, but you know, with a lot of natural things, you really have to stay on it. But I was searching for something, you know, more, something to add to that, something I could be more consistent with, and something I can start right now even as a preventative. And that's where I stumbled on oregano oil, extracted from the leaves of the oregano plant. So I knew the benefits of oregano and its potential helps, but I recently came across another homesteader's channel of somebody who is allergic to penicillin. And she also had used grapefruit seed extract, but growing up she used oregano oil. I want to give a quick shout out to Allie from Little Hill Homestead. So with her allergy to penicillin, she turned to oregano, or she's used oregano and oregano oil as a natural alternative and had great benefit. Watching her journey has inspired me, and I'm so excited to try it and bring it to you. So one thing that's important to me is to actually see testimonies of people that it's worked with. And I've been watching her for a little while, and we kind of have kindred spirits. You check out her channel. She does a lot of great cooking from scratch and making things natural, and a lot of the things that I love. And she's a great channel to check out as well. So shout out to you, Allie. Hey, my new homestead friend, who I also found out her grandma lived literally 5 miles from where I live, so that's kind of a little fun fact. But yes, Allie, it is really cold today. As soon as I'm done here, I need to go feed my chickens, and it's chilly out there. So what makes oregano so special? Oregano oil is loaded with powerful compounds like carvacrol and thymol, which are specifically known for their antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. And these are just a few of the benefits that we actually know about. Oregano oil can really help boost that immune system, which really helps our body fight off infections. It also does aid in our digestive, which is super important, as you know, to me, that gut health. It does this by the production of digestive enzymes, which can also help with that gut health and candida management. Now, research does suggest that oregano oil can be as effective as some pharmaceutical antibiotics, but without those negative effects. That is exactly what I'm looking for. It supports respiratory health, sinus infections, bronchitis. It can also act as a natural insect repellent and as a disinfectant. So now let me show you how we're going to get into making it. And then after that, I'll just show you a couple ways of how we can incorporate this and use its health benefits. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a cup of, and we want to use the dried oregano. So definitely the dried oregano leaves. If you have fresh oregano, like I do grow up my garden, you can dry it. So you can lay it out and dry it. You can dry it in a dehydrator at a very low oven. You want to keep it at a lower temperature. So you can look at how to dry it. So I'm going to take about a cup, and I'm just going to put this into a jar. Okay, so just a cup into a jar. And then we're going to take, it is about a cup of oil, but the real goal is generally it's really kind of more, because we want to, I don't really measure the oil as much. We just want to really cover all of the oregano leaves. So this one, so if you look, this is about a cup. I'm going to go grab a chopstick to stir it. So if you see, once it starts absorbing in the oil, we want to cover it. So I'm going to add more. It's generally probably, there with the top, 2 cups of oil, to be honest with you. But we just really want, and we will, after it infuses, we'll strain out the oil, out the oregano. So I just kind of mix it around. So we want to make sure all of that in the oil there. So there you go. So see how it's just kind of all covered there? Perfect. Now, people infuse it different ways. You can, if you start making this, say you make it really early in the summer, and you just want to keep it in like a warmer place or whatever, you just want to let it infuse for several months, you can. I'm going to speed it up because I want to use it pretty quick. So I have my slow cooker going on. I just heated it up on high, and then I turned it down, and I'm going to keep it on warm. And I'm going to keep this, I have some water in there, and I'm going to put this jar in there on warm, and I'm going to let it go all day long. I have to work today, so the whole day that I work, I'm just going to let this sit in the slow cooker on warm, because I want it at a really slow temperature. And I'm just going to let it go all day, and then after that, I'm just going to let it go another probably 3 days on the counter, and I'm just going to like shake it every day. After that, after about 3 to 5 days, I'm going to strain it out. And then I have my little dark glass, my little amber jars, and then I'm going to put it in there to keep it. And that is how I'm going to do it. So I know Allie, how she does it is she brings a pot of water just to a boil, and then she takes it off the heat, and then she sits this in it for, I can't remember. I'd have to rewatch that. She has it, how she does it. And then she sits it in a sunny window for like a week. We all do it differently, but there are different ways to infuse oils. So you can do it however you want. This is just the way that I like to do it. So I'm going to do it that way. And I keep it in my little bathroom apothecary. I can't even say that word, but you know what I'm saying, in my little bathroom thing. So now let me go over some ways that we can use this. So what I'm going to use it for, just for myself, because like I said, I've had chronic sinusitis, and my goal is to prevent it. So I am just going to take like a couple drops in my, tea or whatever. I'm going to do just a couple drops every day just as a preventative. That's how I'm going to do it for myself. But you can use it for a sore throat. So for a sore throat, you can add 2 to 3 drops in warm water, and then you can gargle it, and that helps the sore throat. So that's a good way to use it. For antibiotic support, so say you do actually need an antibiotic, so say I needed to boost it up for myself if I really started not feeling well. So for like respiratory health, or however you would need it for, you could take a full dropper in some cool water, and you want to do that up to 4 times a day. So I would if I felt like I was starting to get the sinusitis, I would do that 4 times a day. For skin and muscle relief, you can dilute it in a carrier oil. You know me, I always like that castor oil because it penetrates so deep. So I might actually put a little bit in in my muscle and joint rub. Might add a little bit to it. And then you just rub it in deep into the muscles. As a natural disinfectant, you can mix it with water, like 10 to 15 drops. You just mix it in with water, and you can use it on surfaces to clean. So you can add some of it into your homemade spray cleaner. I might even do that too. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have to make some more cleaners and things like that, so those videos will be coming up too. So maybe I'll add a little bit of the oil into my disinfectant cleaner. And you can use it as a steam inhalation for congestion. So you can add about 5 drops into a bowl that you're steaming over. Now, if you've watched my apple cider vinegar and cayenne steam that I do when I really have that congestion and it pulls it out, this is another thing I might add to that, because I've done the apple cider. I do those when I get really congested. I've had that sinus. That one works good. I'll try to find that video and link it below for the congestion. But I would add 5 drops to that. So I am so excited. Thank you, Allie, for sharing the oregano oil, because I am determined to stay sinusitis free this year. So I am really going to use this oregano oil. I'm going to go stick it in my slow cooker and let it infuse all day while I work. And then I'll let you, to be continued, I'll let you know how it works. But I'm feeling great that it is going to work good. So thank you so much for sharing that with me. Check out her channel too. I'm really, really excited about her content. She's been doing some natural makeup, which is really fun. If you guys like makeup, that's probably something that I won't do to make. So if you are interested in that, that's a fun one. And she's been doing some like coffee flavor stuff, which y'all know I like my drinks. So those have been fun. So yeah, that's exciting. But, you know, just to let you know, oregano oil is so versatile. It just has so many uses. You can do some more research and find out other reasons. These are just the main ones that I really looked into. And let me know if you try it, or if you have used it, or if you know of other uses for it. Drop it down in the comments below, and let me know. Let Allie know too. She wants to check out this video. So let us know if there are other uses that you have for it too. We're certainly excited to find out. I'm always looking for other ways to use natural remedies. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I'm so excited that you guys have been loving the content I've been bringing. Let me know what else you like to see. I'm trying to keep up with it, y'all. But thanks for being patient with me as well. So be blessed. Remember you're loved. And stay tuned for what's next. All right? Bye.